E-Man vid. I had clicked on it and all.
Watch it.
E-Man. The economy is about to collapse. Do this now. It's scheduled for 11 a.m. tomorrow. Oh.
Yes, sir.
I will get canceled for this. Like your shit, E-Man.
Create social media.
I know I fuck with
You'll
the
need your brand manager, copywriter, and Zenith.
See.
There is a top secret undeclared war that is going on behind the scenes right now. You see, the last few weeks I found myself investigating.
I agree with that. I actually agree with that. They got a war going on right now. Like behind the scenes, like with people like E-Man Tate, woke people that understand the world versus the high up in the shit. Yes, I honestly, but I agree with that.
Something way deeper than I ever would have imagined. You know that feeling when you see something happen in the media, a narrative spread, it's being perpetuated, and it just doesn't sit right with you. Something feels off. You know, as if there was some sort of, I don't know, agenda behind it? Well, that's exactly how I feel about this war against masculinity and freedom of speech that's really started to ramp up.
I agree 100%.
In the last few months especially. Recently it's gone so bad that it feels like they are trying to silence us by pushing so much BS down our throats that we nearly asphyxiate and aren't even capable of speaking anymore. And the worst part is all of these attacks seem so specific and coordinated that, you know, I can't help but feel that there may be a bigger story that's not being told.
E-Man and Tate need to collab.
So I have had this fire inside of me recently to start searching for some answers. Why is there a war against people who speak up against the media's agenda and encourage people to think for themselves? Why is it that only one side of the argument gets
always
silenced?
heard.
And lastly, who is behind all of this? All of these questions led me down so many different rabbit holes, and the path that was the scariest was just looking back at the history of our civilization as a whole. And here's why. I found myself reading about the motives and end goals of the ancient Greek wars, the Roman civilization, all the way down to World War I and II. And I will say at first I thought I might have been exaggerating by comparing an actual war with guns and bombs and planes to a few social media cancellations and bans. But after really digging deep into the past wars the world has lived through, I have noticed that there is something truly nefarious going on. But what is it and why?
But they make this shit sound so
every
dark,
single
bro.
one
I fuck with the darkness. I like how dark they making it.
Of those wars was the strive for control. It was not the strive for one.
What you said?
I said that gotta be racist.
What?
You like them dark. You like
Whoa.
Nation to control another, or the strive of its people to control their land, but rather the strive of a very small group of individuals to control everything that they could put their hands on, and above all perpetuate such control for generations to come. From the Roman wars to the Cold Wars, there was always a small group of people acting behind the scenes with their hidden motives masked behind false ideals. And that, my friends, is why I call them the puppet masters. Everything that happens around you is carefully planned by the puppet masters in control and executed.
I'm scared to go to sleep.
Executed by their puppets that we get to see around us. Now, most people would stop there, but I asked myself, is this really the...
Yo, this how it was when Tate was speaking about the same shit, bro. Me, I know there's a war going on right now. Obviously not physical. As soon as Tate had said, yeah, they played back some of my phone calls and my life is in danger and all this, I'm like, yes, bro, this is like a real war going on right now, bro. And E-Man, for speaking up for this, bro, make sure I go subscribe, bro. You got to. You got to, bro. He's taking a risk with his life right now. If too many people understand what him and Tate talking about, nigga, like he just said, all the past wars happened because of what? People want control.
The final answer. The more I thought about this answer, the more questions I had.
Hey, think about it, right? Say somebody had a business and two people that worked for that person's business didn't like how it was going about or whatever, so boom, they start making a plan. How they gonna do this, go out the bam. It's kind of similar to what's going on now.
How do the puppet masters achieve control? And how have a few people managed to control an entire civilization through the course of history? And this is where things start to get very concerning. It'll be the end of our ability to question things and do what we believe is right for us and the people around us. And if we don't step up and stop this from happening, the next God knows how many centuries are not going to look very pretty for any of us. And that's because since your income doesn't grow linearly, as most people think, it means it will go up and down. And as a result, the closer your expense level is to your income level, the less room for error you have. And it's a very clever trap set up by the puppet masters themselves. Now the fact is, we are in a situation today where the puppet masters are on the verge of successfully implementing their mass control plan. Long story short, the world is falling apart just as the puppet masters want it. Does that really not raise alarm bells for you?
It definitely raised alarm bells to me, bro. Trust and believe, bro. Trust and believe this raised some... Oh, wait. What the nigga said? This raised alarms. I was like, I told y'all, bro. I talked about the COVID, the vaccine shit, bro. It was too insane for me, bro.
You should have been building this moat, this layer.
And then when I heard that money wasn't real, they got people behind, they got people above the government, they got all that extra shit. Your votes really don't matter, bro. They got people that's in control of us. The school system is a fucking set up. Everything's set up. And I like how he call them puppet masters. They make me more terrified and scared. I got chills. Shit.
Protection around yourself the last 2 years. But if you haven't done that yet, well, there's actually still one last light at the end of the tunnel.
Why do you have to make it so creepy though? November 14th, 21st. Rita Johns, David Spot in the neck. Bro, Hollywood, this shit getting creepy, bro.
When I started my business in
You better join.
This shit getting creepy. Okay. I'm definitely joining.
I've been joined that.
Yo, I said this when I was reacting on one of my videos, bro. Tate, not just Tate. Most of these masculine people that's in power, that have woken people up, little do people know they are creating an army, bro. The people that's against cancellation, the people that's with freedom of speech, bro. It's a war going on right now, bro. And we need recruitment. Everybody that want to be under Peewee leadership, say I. Nobody. I'm joking. Hey, this shit not a joke though, y'all. Hey, look, all jokes aside, it's gonna get scary for me sooner or later, because I know once I'm rich and shit that I'm gonna be one put out the same message for y'all, bro. What I'm doing right now, well, I'm doing the same thing right now too, but like, I mean, I ain't got the money to, really have some type of say so. Aiden Ross almost got swatted again. Nigga, fuck Aiden Ross. We talking about the fucking world is crumbling in the shits, and you talking about some fucking Aiden Ross playing with himself on stream. Nigga, do y'all not understand what's going on here, bro? E-Man is not playing with y'all, nigga. You shut the fuck up.